If Gordy gives the thumbs up, Joe can finally take the snowplane out for a spin. The verdict is in. And tomorrow, a snowplane will roar across Great Slave Lake for the first time in decades.
See the movie audiences are excited to come back to the theater for.
It's super romantic. It's a very inspiring film. This is my kind of movie. It was great to be out.
Too Hard, rated PG-13.
How did Kellogg's combine crunchy oat clusters with a touch of honey, plump, juicy raisins, and tasty fiber into one delicious cereal? It took a lot of brandstorming. Get it? Kellogg's Raisin Bran Crunch. 2 scoops of delicious.
I felt awful because of my psoriasis. I was covered from head to toe with it. It really hurt. Then I started Cosentyx. That was 4 years ago. How are you? See me.
Cosentyx works fast to give you clear skin that can last. Real people with psoriasis look and feel better with Cosentyx. Don't use if you're allergic to Cosentyx. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. An increased risk of infections and lowered ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor about an infection or symptoms. If your inflammatory bowel disease symptoms develop or worsen, or if you've had a vaccine or plan to, serious allergic reactions may occur.
I look and feel better.
Ask your dermatologist if Cosentyx could help you move past the pain of psoriasis.
This fall, new appliances can welcome family recipes, shorten laundry days, and keep the season fresh. Right now, they can also help you save on top appliances like this LG Laundry Pair. Now from the Home Depot, how doers get more done.
When you're through with powering through, it's time for TheraFlu. Hot liquid medicine. Powerful relief so you can restore and recover. TheraFlu. Hot beats cold.
Did you know that some aluminum-free deodorants only mask odor? Secret Aluminum-Free helps eliminate odor instead of just masking it, and is made with 3 times more odor fighters. With Secret, keep it fresh every day. Secret.
No wonder Kelley Blue Book also picked Subaru as their 2020 best overall brand.
Or abort and get back to a safe altitude.
Anything gonna be flap up to a quarter?
AJ makes his call.
You're up.
And ditches the landing.
Go power 1. And shoot. Go for 302 is the best. Check. Are you gonna try again or some other time? Yeah, we're gonna go over to Wells and then we'll get you on the way back. Check that.
The overshoot has been a big first for Chris Staples, who's eager to fly this plane himself. He'll get his chance before the day is over.
You want to go to Toledo, then back to Delany? Yeah, we'll go to Wells, Toledo, and then go back to Delany. All right. Hopefully the fog will burn off this afternoon.
On Great Slave Lake in Yellowknife, Operation Snowplane is in full force.
Okay, Eric, drive ahead.
Gordy and the team are getting the plane ready. And the pilot is on his way to make a little history.
You know, Yellowknife probably has seen a snowplane on its bay for 30, 40 years since, or maybe even longer than that. So that's what we're going to try out today.
And Joe's son Rod, the family's biggest gearhead, wants to see how this airplane engine-powered relic compares to his modern snowmobile.
Grand Touring at its best.
Clear? Do a couple of loops here first, I guess.
Just around here?
Before it even travels afoot, the snowplane's attracting a lot of attention on the lake.
People just want to come down and see what all that noise was. And rightfully so. It is something you don't see that often anymore.
It's got an airplane engine for power and no brakes.
Have you driven this thing before?
Oh, yeah.
So Joe's passenger is in for a wild ride.
It's quite a ride at Hammerall Hour because the lake's still pretty rough, so it can get pretty shaky in there.
And on this plane, Joe is still a rookie pilot.
Usually, he doesn't really put a scratch on anything with wings. If it doesn't have wings, it usually hits every stump or rock or chalk in the yard. So we'll see how he does.
That looks like an aircraft engine.
Oh, yeah, that's an airplane. Yeah, we built. It's an airplane with no wings. Jump in, I'll take it for a ride.
You want to take me for a ride? How's it going? Hey, good.
There's only one spectator who's still a little skeptical.
Anytime you put a radial engine on skis with no wings, it's kind of waste of thrust. Like, I mean, your intent usually is to get airborne so you can get away from Earth. But we're just going to drag this thing around in the snow.
So Rod decides to test Joe's vintage machine against his own state-of-the-art snowmobile. The snowplane is giving Rod a good run for his money. Until
You got a fuel. Should have checked the fuel myself, but we've been out a little longer than we anticipated. We don't have a gas gauge in there. We thought we had more fuel in than we did. Yeah, we're gonna have to go get some gas. I'll just wait here. Go see if Gord's got any gas. If not, I'll have to tow it.
Until Rod gets back, Joe and the snowplane are stuck.
L1A radio, Buffalo 302, final runway 08.
In the sky above Delaney, Buffalo's C-46 crew is making a second attempt to land.
Hey, you got through runway 12 o'clock.
AJ's made his other stops, hoping the conditions here would be cleared up on the way home. And he's letting his young co-pilot David handle the landing. And landing the C-46 never gets easy.
A little bit of power, 80 knots.
That 46, you gotta keep flying it and just keep practicing.
This is your flaps coming down here. Good on, buddy. Out of control. Go. Coming along good.
Okay.
Chris Staples has come along today, hoping for his own shot at proving himself in the right seat.
Okay.
Well, yeah, it's my chance to get in the hot seat, eh? So better than just sitting there watching everybody else do it.
I think, you know, one engine of the C-46 weighs about as much as the airplane I was flying before. You know, it's definitely nerve-wracking.
Everybody who starts on the 46, it's always a hard time. It's always hard to do.
Now that the plane is empty, Chris will get to face that challenge. And AJ's letting Chris tackle the takeoff.
It's all clear on the left. All clear on the right.
You're nervous just because you want to do a good job and you don't want to do the wrong thing.
Okay, crew briefing here. Roger, be 8993, 49 inches.
You don't want to say the wrong thing.
I like to call it 30 inches of power.
Or just give the wrong impression.
Radar 08, 9.5. Yeah, copy all that, no problem. Roger.
But before he even gets off the runway, Chris is making his first mistake.
All right, you're 30 inches. Roger. Aileron into wind.
Fighting wind on the runway, Chris is using his brakes to keep the plane straight. Crosswinds can push an accelerating plane off the center line of the runway, so the pilot needs to raise the aileron on the side of the wind